something about it. I think that's our opportunity.
All right, so this will not be a directly engaged threat because you know you cannot hurt him, but
Yeah.
you are trying to provoke him into focusing on you. So I would like you to roll me provoke someone superior.
All right, let's go. Kapow!
All right, so you get him. So they rise to the bait and do what you want. What do you want him to do?
Okay, I'm gonna act like I'm charging towards him and attacking him like blindly again.
Mm-hmm.
But based on my experience, I was expecting him to go behind me and attack me as well. I don't know what kind of move he's gonna make, but he's going to attack me. So
All
at
right.
that moment, I'm secretly looking at who else is still in combat form. I think only Esa, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I've
I
shot
hope.
a gun. I've shot a net gun at Ifrit so that I
Yeah.
can maybe try and no,
No one
no,
can hear.
the purpose of it is to kind of piss off the guy, but I don't know.
Okay,
I
while
guess.
I'm doing this, does Esa have an opportunity to move again?
Well, because everything is happening really fast, so we
Yeah.
will resolve what you and Lemao is trying to do first before we get to what Essa did, as they just turn on a friend and cold-heartedly fire a net gun at him.
Yeah.
Ah, I see,
Like,
I see.
like Ifrit just got absolutely thrashed and ragdolled, and he's like, pain, and then just just a net around him as well, just to add salt to injury. All
I'm
right,
trying to
so
piss the guy off.
yeah, and so you charge forward, Foxboy, right at him, letting out your classical war cry. Charge.
Yeah.
And as like he has just finished karate chopping Lamau, and he lifts up, and his eyes turn towards you. And as he looks at you charging towards him, his eyes widen for a bit. And Lamau, you have an opportunity.
I make
What
a
do you
small
do?
blade and I storm and like try to pierce into his foot.
All right, and now you can finally roll directly engage a threat against him.
Directly engage the threat.
And +2 because you are making use of his weaknesses, sort of the information you have about him.
Kapow!
Yeah.
Yeah, full hit.
Make him bleed.
All right. All right, so you can pick two options from the directly again engage a threat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so pick two from there.
From them, create the opportunity for my allies and press. I guess I will frighten. No, wait, I can't be surprised. Maybe just surprise rebellion.
All
That,
right.
I managed to make him bleed.
We'll see about the bleed part, but first,
Okay.
don't get ahead of yourself. But yes, so as you are doing that, so you see the wolf, like if this were a comic book, this would be where the POV cuts to Rebellion for a brief second, and as he looks at you, Foxboy, charging towards him, his face sort of like twisted, marred a bit by anger. He looks up towards you, ready to retaliate or do his thing again. Then as his eyes widen, and in that comic panel, as you are charging towards him, he sees Foxman instead, charging at him. And then he stutters. And then, Lamau, you summon your weapon and you thrust it right at his feet. And then his eyes, then that he catches your move at the last second, and his eyes look down. And then as your weapon is brought down at his feet, he moves. It stabs onto the ground, and you inflict one condition on him.
Easy.
Is it though?
Was it easy though? I don't know.
And then, because you did not choose the resist or avoid that blow, he bitch slaps you. You take one condition as you're ragdoll towards the side, and you slide along the ground, roll, and land about 30 feet away. So, which condition you mark?
Wait, is it me or Foxboy?
No, Lamau.
Oh, how? I mean, I'm on the ground.
Yeah, no, because you did not choose the resist or avoid their blows.
Oh, right. So I have to
Yes.
take another condition?
Yes.
I guess angry because I'm so close.
All right. But yes, you all did mark, and you do see that. And because you chose to surprise the opposition, in that brief moment, he is slightly taken aback that he is actually forced to physically dodge. And since Foxboy, you are the one charging towards him now, you get to do something. What do you do?
I
Boom shakalaka.
I immediately shout out my name. I am Foxboy, and I just punch him, I guess.
All right, roll directly engage a threat +2.
Oh no, this is tough. +2, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hey.
All right, pick 2 from the directly engage a threat list.
Hmm. Wait, but he already gotten hit, right? By
Yeah, you have inflicted 1 condition.
I see.
Remember, it took you all need to inflict 3 condition on Rampage to take him down.
Oh, I thought we were only supposed to. Oh, but we did not physically touch him. Okay, never mind
Yes,
then.
you all did not physically touch him.
I
So for
see.
the purposes of mechanics here, you all will physically touch him once you inflict all of the conditions that he has.
I see. Okay, I will
What
Ouch.
will you do?
create an opportunity for my allies again.
All right.
Yeah,
And what is the second one you'll take?
I would. Resist or avoid their blows.
Ah, you are smart.
Yes, I know it's gonna hit me back.
You saw Lemao getting bitch slapped, and you're like, no, I'm not taking
Yes.
that. So as he sort of like just smack Lemao and he roll away, he turns back right as your fists punch right into his face, and his eyes again widen, and then he moves one hand to push your fist away. And then he reaches out and tries to grab you against the stomach to try to flip you and slam you into the ground like what he did to you that very first time. But you are able to pivot away and land a short distance away, and you took no damage. And with that, you inflict another condition on him.
And I shout to my teammate, "Now, guys, do it!"
Alright? Ether, you get to act because Ifrit is caught in the net. Ifrit, what do you do?
Hashtag teamwork.
Yeah, not without me.
Yeah, but first, Ifrit, what do you do while you're stuck in the net?
I mean, can I try and burn the net? I can, right?
Yeah, roll
Yeah, I
unleash your
didn't.
powers.
I didn't like give you. I didn't like shoot you with any like, special net. It's just a normal.
It is the
Okay,
net from
okay.
Alien versus Predator that cuts into the skin as it contracts.
Wow.
You're like, what the fuck? No, just kidding.
Yeah.
Alright, so roll unleash your power.
Oh,
It will be
man.
so funny if you fail this one. It'll be so
Stop.
funny.
Because I'm hopeless, so I need to -2, right?
Oh shit, yes.
I'm also just trying to provoke the guy,
Yeah.
man.
I would say it would have worked, but then Lemao and Foxboy had their own plans for that.
Oh.
Okay, so Ifrit, mark a condition or tell me how the effect is unstable or temporary. I guess that doesn't make sense because this is a net. You either burn through it or you don't.
Yeah.
You
So
can
mark
like
a-
partially burn through it.
Yeah. Or you can mark a condition to show how you feel about your friend turning the net on you.
Oh,
No,
sorry
no, no.
about that.
I don't want to. I'm not gathering Exodia over here. I have 3 conditions already. Okay? I don't want. I don't need any more. I'll just burn through the net.
All right, but the effect is, I'll say the effect is, I'm guessing unstable, because temporary
Oh.
makes no sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I'll say in your fit of despair at being slapped around and then netted by an ally, you release your fire to burn the net, and you do burn through it, but then your fire begins to sort of like roil out of control a bit, and it's like sputtering and but then all of a sudden it just dies down into mild flicker, and then it again, and you are having difficulty reining your powers in currently as you're climbing yourself back to your feet. And Ether, what do you do?
Well, there's an opportunity now, right?
Yes. But how you
to-
exploit it will depend on what you do. Or rather, whether you are able to exploit it or not depends on what you choose to do.
Oh, I
Because remember, he
don't
doesn't-
know.
Yeah, because remember, he doesn't feel anything for you currently yet.
Yeah, exactly. At least with Fox Boy, he looks like Fox Man, man.
Yep. And also
Oh,
Lamau insulted the memory of Foxman and made him feel a bit of anger, and that was what allowed him to bypass his aura.
Mhm.
So now, based on what you have seen, I think it's easy enough for Ether to work out that in order to bypass his aura, you must make him feel something towards you.
okay, something towards me.
Yes.
Okay. Um. Oh, that's interesting. What? Um.
Seduce him.
Uh.
Right.
He
Um.
punches you in the face. You took too long. Nah, I'm just kidding. What do you do?
So I was thinking of provoking him again, but I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, remember, provoke someone is not the only way to get someone to feel something. Pierce the mask also works. Hell, comfort or support someone also works in
I
this
was
situation.
thinking about comfort and support as well, actually.
What are you hoping to do with that? What are you saying?
Oh. Oh. Um.
We care. You are not alone.
Oh.
I will say Ether is smart enough to know that that would not work on him.
You like croissant too.
Croissants are my favorite too. Don't worry. I know what you feel. Oh no. I think. Ugh. Something. Because I'm thinking maybe something to do with like comforting him about his like lack of emotions being his like shield, and me having a mentor who's like kind of the same ish, and that's why she's so paranoid. So I'm like,
Oh,
I
I will say
yeah.
that will work, but it will depend on how you word it.
Yeah, so it's kind of like I know how it feels. I know how it looks like and how it feels like to feel so scared that you can't seem to like open yourself up and see the world as it is beyond all the bad things.
Oh. Roll comfort and support someone +2.
I
As you
am
say that while in the background, Ifrit is just losing control of his powers.
I can just write 2 right in the input value.
Yes. Don't write plus. You write plus, it breaks the script.
That's so cool, because actually that's a miss.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Well, the bright side is you get a potential.
yay!
Hey, and I marked my entire potential track. Yay!
Oh, you leveled up. Woo! The second person to do so. But now you must roll take a powerful blow.
Amazing. What is it? Conditions?
Yes, roll condition. I think you should
Okay.
be fine. You haven't marked any yet.
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I have to
Choose
choose
one.
the- Um. Um. Mm, I think. I'll mark conditions.
Okay, so mark 2 conditions.
Yeah.
What do you mark?
I think I mark insecure
Mm-hmm.
and insecure and hopeless.
All right. So as you say that, you all of a sudden just see him just charge forward. This is the first time you all see him move that quickly. And then suddenly he is right in front of you, and then you just hear him goes, "Afraid?" and then you feel a knee just strike you in the stomach.
Oh,
Oh.
And he goes, "You and I are not the same." And then he slams his hand against your back, and you hit the ground, and it cracks like the way Foxboy did that very opening act.
Ooh.
And then he goes, out in the field, villains more heartless than I would not have held back, and all of you would be dead. And he kicks you in the stomach, and you
wow,
flies
kissing
backward.
twice.
Yep.
Damn.
And then you fly backward, roll, and then hit the wall on the other side.
Cool.
In a fight, if you are not as ruthless as your enemy, you will die. And as he says that, his voice, it is no longer apathetic. And Foxboy, you are the only one that is still standing that can do something right now. What do you do?
Oh no. I mean, there's only one thing I can do.
Mhm.
Charge! What else can I do? Just charge, man. Just
Are
charge.
you gonna-
This condition.
Depends. In what way are you trying to physically attack it, or are you gonna try to like provoke or pierce them, or make use of emotions again?
That's a very good question.
Yeah, because what you are trying to do with your attack is more important in this combat than just actually hurting him physically, because you know that is impossible.
Okay. Before I attack him, I'm definitely gonna say something. I'll say, "Don't turn your back on me. Look at me. You're not done yet."
Ah.
Ah,
Okay, roll provoke someone.
all right.
Ah.
All right, that's nice.
Okay,
Ooh.
7 to 9. They can instead so choose one from the provoke someone list, the 7 to 9 list.
Okay. I would say they overreact.
And I'll say I don't think this, because you cannot gain influence over adults.
I see. So I guess gain critical opportunity then. They err. Okay.
All right. So you again charge towards him again. Just don't look at me, and then he looks at you, and you can see this time he's actually emoting a bit more. And when he looks back at you, he is almost disappointed that you are attempting the exact same strat that got you beaten up in the first place. And so he doesn't react as you get repelled by his aura. But then in that moment, he's also focused a bit on you. So, Ifrit, you get to do something. What do you do? As your power is a bit unstable right now.
Yeah, I mean, he's pissed right now. And
But remember, he does not feel anything for you yet, because most of your interaction with him is you getting absolutely thrashed and then get netted by an ally.
yeah, shit, that was the thing.
Yes.
Oh. So I need him. I need to attract his attention somehow.
Yes. Or no, make him feel something towards you based on what you know about him.
Man.
Remember, you can also roll things like pierce the mask or assess the situation again during combat to get more information, because you all have seen him react to some of your schemes. So you will naturally get more information when you roll pierce the mask again at this stage if you want to.
Oh, wait. I'm going to try to provoke him, because from what I see, he kind of have a good relationship with Foxman. I'm just gonna say, how am I going to say? What am I going to say?
That is the question.
That is always
Yeah.
the question.
Oh man,
Too long, he punched you in the face. I'm just
right,
kidding.
because he punched Lemao because Lemao disrespected Foxman, right?
Yes.
So I'm just gonna scream at him and say, if you respect Foxman so much, then why do you let Kokaitos set free for so long?
Oh.
Oh, why do you let Cocytus kill Foxman? That's another thing.
Yeah.
Roll provoke
Ah.
someone plus two.
Ah.
Two.
Ah.
Plus one plus two. I have a -2.
So
Plus
the plus
two.
two balances it out.
And fill it
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
And I miss.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh man. Things are not
Okay.
working out for me.
Well, you know what to do. Take a powerful blow.
I'm collecting the 5 conditions, boys.
No.
Oh my god, I am
Oh
actually taking the 5 conditions.
no.
All right,
Good
I
so
think you just have
Zonia.
to remove yourself now. I
Oh
think.
yeah. Yeah. I guess
Alright.
I just
So-
pass out at this point.
yeah, so you say that, and you can see his eyes just widens for a bit, and his voice and he almost shouts it, but he's almost reining in, and then he just shouts, "You weren't there!" And then all of a sudden he has charged towards you, grabs you. Before you know it, he has grabbed you around the neck, and continues carrying you. Feel yourself go light. Slams you against the opposite side of the training room and holds you up, and then he'll say, "What do you know about villains? You think they'll let you go simply because you disrespect the name of the dead?" And he throws you against the ground, and again you ragdoll, and then he's gonna lift one leg, and then he's gonna step on your head, and the ground cracks.
Yeah, goodness.
And then he goes, "If none of you," and this time when he raises his voice, he is addressing all of you. "If none of you are able to attack me with the intent to kill, then you might as well retire from this line of work." And then he walks away from your unconscious friend towards where all of you are. And then he'll continue, "Because if you don't, you will all die.
Wow.
And you will die to someone colder and less heartless than me." And what do you all do? I guess, Lemao, you get to do something now. What do you do?
Poetry.
Man,
You're like twisting on the ground. Your head is inside a crater, just twisting a bit.
I'm guessing I'm still 30 feet away from him.
Yes, he's a bit further away now, but he's now walking back towards where all of you are. But yes, what
I
are
guess
you
only
doing?
words we can only use words now to like really like you keep
Yeah.
saying you care but you don't. Well, this is not teaching. This is more like demotivating. If it's anything, if it's your intention to begin with.
Wait, you are cutting off a bit for me.
Yeah, you're kind of stuttered, like cutting off.
Right, like I have to use words as my weapons now because my weapons simply don't work. Yeah, so I'll go on and I don't know if this is piercing the mask. Because I'm trying to be vulnerable to him. Try to like evoke his feeling. If he has any towards towards me or towards us.
Actually, for this purpose, roll me pierce the mask first, +1, and then depending on what you roll, and what question you ask, I will let that dictate how you role play this scene out.
Alright, +1.
Yeah, actually +2 because you are making use of some stuff that he
It
knows.
still works.
So, okay, so you get to ask one question from the pierce the mask list. And I guess based on what you say, I think what do you want me to do is the
Exactly,
question.
what
Like,
do you want from us? Like you are obviously the S class level, and you are expecting a blow to you, and yeah, I don't see
Okay.
the goal here, man.
all right.
Yep.
What I will say that what you are gathering from him in this current moment, what he is trying to do, And also why Paragon would assign someone like him to train all of you. And the reason that you're able to read, just based on everything that he said throughout the entire thing, he genuinely wants all of you to succeed in this. But the way that you go about it must go beyond just punching and taking down your enemies through brute strength. Because sometimes that will fail you. And despite everything that he says, like, you have to let loose, you have to attack him with intent to kill, otherwise enemies more heartless than him will kill you. But then, if he is truly heartless, why would he agree to train all of you?
Exactly. Like you are hard
That
on
means-
the shell, but inside you are as tender as a
You're like a scallop, hard on the outside
sca-
and tender. on the-
Exactly. Yes. Like a scallop.
Oh,
No,
is that what you say?
that's no. That's that's what's going on in my brain. But I don't say it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're just hard on the outside.
And I'll say, as you said, because you yourself is not really a scrupulous hero yourself. And so I'm sure at some point when you hear about Rebellion and his entire thing, you would probably sort of like just pay a little bit more, not like full attention, but a bit more attention to whenever he shows up on the newspaper.
Yeah.
And a lot of what people say about him, even after he is recruited into the Exemplars, are things saying like, did the Exemplars made a mistake? Are they just putting him closer so that they can keep an eye on him? Why would they recruit someone? Why would they recruit a murderer onto the team? Monster, evil, heartless, over and over. Every single newspaper about him, they bring up the atrocities that he's committed over and over. And some of the phrases that he says about himself, heartless, and like, a villain, someone cold. Those are words that has been used to describe him throughout every single newspaper article written about him that you have seen before.
Exactly.
And you wonder if he is internalizing that fact about it into himself.
Yeah. Like
So how will you
Self-fulfilling
use?
prophecy.
Yes.
Ooh.
So how do you use that against him to gain an opportunity to pierce through his aura?
right. I want to continue using my word as my weapon now because that's the best I can do. Like I'll tell him like you and I, we are not so different. We come from a very rich family. We were born with everything, but you and I, we choose to not go down that path and start our own journey. Apparently, you have did quite a remarkable story on your own. Although many may not realize what good you did, but I know, I know deep down you genuinely care, and it seems like you simply don't know how to use words like I am doing right now as a weapon, as a in this case as a tool to teach. If you could use more words instead of pure brute force, we could have learned more and faster to get your message.
And as you say that, he goes, words? Those are the weapons of the politicians and the corporates who hide behind their power in order to get what they want. And he said that you can see his voice is rising a bit. And Foxboy being the only one that is sort of like standing and not like unconscious or curled up into a ball hugging their stomach. You get to do something right now. What do? You can see he is distracted right now.
But even if he's distracted, that doesn't mean I can hit him.
Yeah, no, you have already induced emotions.
Oh,
in
I
him.
see. So he's still having that emotion towards me. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, and it is
I see.
further compounded by what Lemao is saying.
Emotional lemao.
I see. I mean, without a doubt, I stood up once again. I look at him, and I just blindly rush to him again. Just punch him, and I try to punch him.
All right, roll directly engage a threat +2.
+2. Okay. That's it here.
All right. Choose one from the list.
Let's say take something from them.
All right. Now, this take something from them can be physical or metaphorical. What do you take away from him in this instant?
Dignity.
Did someone say dignity?
I don't. I will say that is not something you can take away from him.
I'll try to take his hair, I guess. I don't know, that's physical, right?
Or I can say, or do you want me to offer a suggestion?
Yeah, please.
You take away his aura.
Wait, I can do that?
Because, I mean, you are inducing. I mean, he is clearly being affected by lemao, and if you do this and you are clearly going to hit him, that is going to break his
Ooh. I see.
disregard.
Yes, then let's do that. Let's take away his one and only weapon.
And so you charge forward and you punch him. Just so you know, you do take one condition from this, so mark the condition first.
Alright, this will be afraid, I guess, because I know this is like my final opportunity already.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So you try to reach out to punch him as he's like his voice is rising in intensity, like just staying back towards you. You know, about words, power. Those are the weapons of cowards, of enemies, of those who would victimize those without. And as he is like continuing to spew, and you can see that he is losing himself into that conversation onto his spew towards you, lemao. Then his eye catches Foxboy running towards him with a fist thrust right into his face, and he punch for it. And then this time and he realizes that he's not fast enough. He reaches out one hand to block your attack, and you inflict one condition. And now both Ether, you sort of like get yourself up. Ether and lemao, the two of you get to do something towards him. As you see, Foxboy's fist is curled around, or rather, the rebellion's fingers are curled around Shiruba's fist and holding onto him, physically touching him right now. What do the two of you do? And a brief panel to Ifrit passed out, his face still inside the crater.
Oh dear.
Sorry about that, Ifrit.
It's alright. It's alright.
You'll get
I
your chance to
didn't
shine.
I didn't mean it.
Alright, but yes, lemao and Ether, what are the two of you doing?
Do you still have anything?
He doesn't have
Well-
his aura with him right now. So now you
Yeah.
are fighting him hand to hand physically.
I wanna do something that like helps if lemao is gonna like take a hit on him. I wanna do something that helps.
Alright, so lemao, what
Kind of
attack?
like
Oh, so you're giving him
Okay,
a
great.
team. So you're giving him a
Uh,
team point.
yeah. Yeah.
Alright. So, lemao, what are you doing? And whatever you are doing, you will get a +1 from Shiruba's distraction and another +1 from Ether helping you. What do you do?
I
Yeah.
try to hit him. Is it like unleashing my power?
Like, he is vulnerable right now. He has no aura protecting him currently.
Okay, I will summon up a blade and try to make cuts to his thighs, anywhere on his body, basically.
Alright. And how are you helping Ether?
He's planning to.
Yeah, to cut him with a conjured psionic blade.
Oh, okay. I think I try to like probably I wouldn't say like grapple with like a gadget to try and make rebellion like stay it put in one place.
Oh, so like bolas around his legs? Or like, oh, that black goo thing that you use against Rampage.
Yeah. The man.
All right. So yes, as like sort of like grabbed onto Shiruba, who has just punched and blocked, and you can see through his visors, his eye has again widened again as he realizes that his aura is gone, and he is actually looking at you into your eyes right now, Foxboy, and he has acknowledged you. And in that moment, over his shoulder, you see Ether pulls out the gun that they used against Rampage and fires it, and it hits him against the leg, and you can see him react. It looks down as the black goop just engulf his right leg and keeping him pinned. As Lemao charged forward with the blade and thrust forward, and Lemao rolled directly engage a threat +2. Actually, +3.
Oh no!
Wait, is that a +3?
No. I don't think you add any modifier. I think you haven't added
You
any.
didn't
yeah,
add anything.
Yeah, you didn't add anything, so thankfully, that is not a 6. That is a 9. So,
Yay!
yo,
Oh my god.
it would be okay. So Lemao, choose one from the list. I guess the only one that makes sense is surprise the opposition.
Surprise the opposition.
Yeah, because you can't really take anything from him, and you don't really need to create. I would say this is the final blow that you need. So
Ooh, okay, yeah. Yeah. Well, it's a close hit. So I would say I managed to cut his shoulder, just misses his head.
like just like a tear across the costume.
Right. That's right.
All right, so he actually noticed, like, he looks down at the goo inflating his leg, and then he looks up just to see you thrusting the blade right at him, and realizing that he cannot dodge, he sort of like uses his other hand to push Shiruba aside, and then slams his fist right into your stomach. So you do mark a condition.
Oh dear.
As the blade thrusts toward, and your entire body jerks to a stop as you bend over his fist with your blade outstretched, and he is staring at you wide-eyed as you all freeze in that position for a brief second. And that is when, like in the comic panel, first it's stuck on his face, and then on yours as you're like backed up in pain but still with determination in your eyes. And then the next panel, it goes down, and you see on his costume there's one cut along his shoulder.
Yes. That's very much like Tanjiro making that final blow.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, like, yeah, I don't know what's
And
the
then-
word. Like, yeah, make it true.
And then, how many conditions are you on right now,
3.
Lemao? Okay, not too bad. So not as bad as Ifrit, who is passed out.
God.
Straight up.
And so so what is your final words to him as you realize that you have succeeded in your objective and managed to successfully touch him across the shoulder with your blade?
Although we are young and stupid sometimes, but we can be heroes.
Oh,
And then you double over, and then you fall onto the ground and clutch yourself.
I think the moment Lemao says that, Ether just completely cringes, goes like, oh, I don't know.
It's like that was the moment for like a badass one-liner, and then that is what Lemao goes for, and all of you just take emotional damage. Even you
Psychic damage.
yeah, even Ifrit's body twitches.
Yeah. You're not unconscious.
And then with that, Rebellion just stands there for a bit. And then he rips his leg out from the black goo. And then he looks at all of you in the eye, one by one. And then looks at Ifrit.
Oh, come on.
And then he goes, looks like all of you have what it takes to be heroes after all. Good job. And then he turns around and he begins to leave the training room, and he'll go, I've already called for Painkiller to treat all of you. Take the day off. recuperate. The real work begins tomorrow.
Wow, this guy's too intense. I'm not
And
gonna
then-
lie.
And then he walks off. And for a brief moment, this is like for just 2 pages in the comic book issue, it focuses on Rebellion walking away. And in a few of the panels showing his thoughts, he is flashbacking to the fight that he and Foxman have with Cocytus, and how Foxman was killed in front of him and he couldn't do anything.
Ooh.
His powers can protect him, but it cannot protect the people around him.
Oh.
And then a few of the panels, more newspaper clippings. Villain turned hero, let fan favorite hero die.
Oh,
Wow.
And
that's
then
rough.
and then passages of the newspaper. Selfish, doesn't deserve to be part of the exemplars. They've made a mistake. Irredeemable, unrepentant. Over and over. Him standing court before the Senate for his crimes. Unrepentant, criminal, unrepentant. And then your words. He cares. He's a hero like you. You're a hero like him. And then he's sort of like, the next panel lingers on his face, eyes down. And then he just hits. And then he heads to the teleportation room. And then he's gone. And now, back to the training room. As all of you sort of recover, Ifrit, you regain consciousness.
I'm awake.
So, what are you all doing in that moment in time as you all sort of like lie around the training room after getting the shit absolutely beaten out of you?
Oh, I'm going to Ifrit and I'm immediately trying to help him. And I'm just like apologizing profusely the entire time. I'm like, I'm so sorry. That wasn't anything personal. I was just trying out a thing, and it backfired. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. While I'm like trying to untangle him from like the net and everything, I like retract it.
Bits of the net is still stuck to you.
I'm like, no, it's fine. It's just I can't really control my power that well. There's part of it is my fault too. So where's the guy? Where you guys did it?
Yeah.
And then you look at your friends; they are beaten to shit.
Yep.
Like,
Lie down,
Like
and then
Fox-
I put my thumbs up like I will be back from Terminator.
And then
Yeah.
seeing their condition, Lauren's like, okay, I feel better now.
yeah, yeah. Wait, Shiruma, you're at like 4 conditions, right, or something?
Yes, but I'm still very happy and excited we won the fight, honestly. I'm still like jumping around and saying, everyone, we did it! We make a good team! Yeah.
Like Prodigy, like Luffy, like got all beaten down, but and won, but still, full of energy.
Yeah, I guess, but after
Yeah.
that, I immediately fainted, I guess, after that.
Yeah, like his face is like swollen. His one eye is swollen shut. He has blood dripping from the corner of his lips, and he's like, "Yeah, we did it!" And then he freezes in that pose, and then he and he falls onto the ground, passed out. And with that, you have all survived the first day of combat training.
I feel like we're missing
my
someone.
God.
Yeah, and meanwhile we cut to Black Pearl still inside the freezer. His like body is like slowly rippling right now. And I was just saying, just at that moment, as like Hiruba is passed out on the ground, and all of you are helping each other up. Just again, what are your characters would be feeling in this aftermath of this extremely brutal training session? Let's start with Foxboy, because you passed out. So the last thought that you had in your head before you passed out.
No, I mean, even when I'm passed out, I'm really daydreaming about me being the same spot as Foxman and, in the podium in front of all the masses and, giving out speeches and stuff like that. I guess it's like one step closer to being a Foxman. That's the feeling that I have at the moment.
All right.
Yeah.
And what about Ether?
I think they're feeling like emotionally kind of really exhausted, having to figure out the adults around them's feelings for the past like 2 days. They're kind of sick of it. Cause it's like the first Ilum, like I mean, like they do something really like risky, and then Ilum like does that whole thing, and then it's like oh. And then this time it's like, okay, maybe I can do some mindless training, and then it's like literally so difficult. So I think right now they're really tired. I want to say like a little frustrated, but also just mostly tired and not wanting to talk to anyone. Or maybe it's either they're like on the verge of about to like completely like spill a secret to someone at this point because they're so like
Ooh.
emotionally like pent up.
Yeah, you're lying face down on the training room,
Yeah.
just in one corner. All right.
Mhm.
And what about Lemao?
Well, running away from home is hard, but being a superhero is harder. But and also the BGM song is like running at the back of my head, like we could be heroes. Yeah, that's my thoughts.
All right. And what about Ifrit?
Man, Ifrit is feeling hopeless. I mean, let's put it like this, because from what he knows, Foxman and Rebellion fought against Cocytus and lost, and one of them died. So it's like, and he got beat so hard by Rebellion. Man, maybe. And then he remembered what Cinder told him. It's like, maybe you need to, rely on your teammates. It's like, maybe I do. I don't think I could take him down alone.
Nice. And it is at that moment the training room door opened, and for a brief second you're like, wait, did Rebellion come back? And then you see a recently regenerated Black Pearl walk in.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh,
Actually,
we beat him
Essa's
up a
not
little
saying
bit.
anything. Essa's still face planting. My bad.
Yeah. And he's like, huh. And then he's like, I don't recognize this place. What did I miss? And then that is the end of the end.
A cliffhanger. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, and we have come to the end of session 2.
Yay.
Congratulations on surviving. And now we will go to end of session. So
Yay.
choose one. Grow closer to the team. Grow into your own image of yourself, or grow away from the team. Let's start from the top. Shiruba.
Go closer to the team.
All right, so explain who made you feel welcome and give influence to that character, and clear a condition or mark potential.
Okay, here's the hard part. I'm definitely want. Okay, I definitely want a clear condition. Do I clear all again or one only?
One.
One. Shit. Okay, I'm definitely not afraid anymore, so I want to take this.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, we beat one of the hardest fights, so yeah. Okay, what else do I need to do?
Give influence to one teammate or someone who made you feel welcome. It doesn't have to be your teammate, it can be someone else.
Oh, I see. I wanted to say that the one who actually insulted me first, who was it again? It was
It's
It's
Mao.
Lemao. It was
Lemao,
Lemao.
right? I mean, technically it backfired. I mean, it definitely felt like it made me angry initially, but it was due to this anger that I get to realize my full potential. So I think I'm more or less thankful to him.
Yeah, it's tough love.
Tough love,
Tough
yes.
love,
Let's put it
yeah.
that way.
Oh.
All right.
From syndrome.
All right,
Yeah.
so Lamau, you get influence over Foxboy.
But I think he really has influence
Yeah, what
over
if
me,
I
right?
have really?
So then you
Yeah.
shift his labels.
Yes,
Yeah.
you shift
You push one up
Foxboy
and push one down.
one down. Yeah.
Oh, I will shift superior up to 4. Is that okay?
Now, if you shift up, you give him a condition tied to superior.
Oh,
because he's already +3 to superior, so if you give him more, he's gonna feel something.
Oh no, I
Like-
think my superior is at 2 at the moment.
oh, make it
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Make it
Two, yeah.
3 then.
My superior is on the 3.
All
All
right.
right. So,
I just
superior
put
plus
two.
1. So what are you minusing from his label? Or which label are you bringing down?
Maybe
Please
danger.
don't be danger.
Oh.
No.
Uh,
My danger is really shit.
Alright, yeah, let's make it shitter.
Oh no.
it's okay. You're a shonen hero. You use your words to fight the enemy.
I guess. All right.
Alright.
So, all right.
All right. Next up, Ifrit. Grow closer to the team. Grow into your own image of yourself. Grow away from the team.
Grow closer to the team.
All right. So, explain who made you feel welcome. Give influence to that character, and clear condition or mark potential.
Clear condition. And,
And-
I clear hopeless. Because it feels like, maybe if he grow close to the team, he might actually have a chance to stand against the one that he want to kill.
All right. And who are you giving the influence to?
I guess Ether, because they are the only one who, approach me when I woke up from being beaten down. Like,
Oh.
yeah,
You showed me kindness.
you show me kindness.
Shot the head at you.
All right. So Ether, you have influence over.
That
Already
means
have
that I
influence.
shift
Yes.
Okay.
labels. What are your labels right now? Actually,
My freak is at 3, danger 2, savior 1, and then superior is -2, mundane -1.
okay. How would I influence you and shift your labels? It's because I approached you after all of it.
Yep.
That's really funny. I think. What's your savior and superior again?
Savior at 1, superior at -2.
Superior at -2. Okay,
Yeah.
I can't do that one. I think. +1 on your savior and then what's your freak again?
3.
Okay, then +1 on your savior and -1 on freak, I think.
Okay.
All right. And now, Lemao. Grow closer to the team, into your own image, away from the team.
What happens if I grow away from the team?
If you grow away from the team, explain why you feel detached and take influence over you away from another character.
Oh, so it's
So you can-
pointing
you-
towards one person.
Yes, you take influence away from one character.
I would say I'm growing. I wouldn't say I grow away, but I looking at Rebellion and fighting him makes me realize that he and we are not so much different. I mean, background is more or less the same. We came from a very rich
Who?
family, and then he sort of grew apart from the normal superhero route and go along with his own brand of justice, although it's not rightly recognized as a right justice, but to him it's him doing what he loves and what he thinks is right, and that kind of align with what Lemao wanted to do at the very beginning. Him running away, not seeking the ordinary life from his family, but without a proper goal or purpose, but maybe knowing Rebellion now that he is getting a piece of puzzle of a bigger picture of what
Right.
he trying to do.
So who are you taking the influence away from?
Wow, that's the hard part because it's not really like the teammates' fault or something.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a team, but you cannot take influence away from an adult because they will naturally have influence over you.
So
Okay,
you
well,
can only choose from the team.
Yes.
Yeah.
For now.
Well,
Like going into the more rebellion, like your own brand of justice away from the more traditional route, who do you think makes the most sense that would lose influence over you?
definitely Foxboy, because he
All right.
yeah, adores his father very much. So
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so Foxboy, you lose influence over Lemao.
I never had influence over. Do I have actually?
You should, I think.
Oh, Scarlet Amber. All right, all right.
No,
Huh?
Scarlet
No, no,
Ember
no, no,
is no Scarlet Ember.
Oh
is,
wait, it's not Lemao. Okay, okay.
Yes.
Wait, I don't
Yeah.
actually. I didn't have influence over Black Pearl and Scarlet Amber actually.
Oh,
Oh,
Ah, that's
okay.
interesting.
All right, so I guess you even more don't have influence over Lemao
Okay.
currently. Your words
Then-
means
then-
nothing to him.
The next time you get influence on him, you don't.
Yeah, you just don't.
Oh, I guess. All right, someone take note of that
I
then.
don't know, or maybe Ifrit or Ether, either one of you have like a strong sense of justice, of a, the.
I think neither of us have.
Neither
Yeah.
of us have a strong sense of justice. I literally disobey my mentor on a daily basis.
Dude,
What do you
I
think
just
I
want to
think
get
about
strong.
justice?
I just
Yeah.
want to get strong, man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So yeah, so Foxboy even more doesn't affect you. His words.
Okay, I'm gonna add it and say negative. All right.
Negative influence.
Yeah,
Negative
negative.
influence.
Okay, there we go.
All right, and next up, Ifrit.
Huh?
Oh wait, I think I've already done for you.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, Ether. Closer to the
Okay.
team, your own image, away from the team.
I think my own image.
All right, so explain how you see yourself and why, then shift one label up and another one down.
Okay. I think that before coming into like the entire like team, I was mostly with Ilum, right? And like growing up being taught by Ilum. And specifically the past 2 days, fighting that supervillain and then going through a very emotionally taxing battle with this rebellion guy. They're feeling like, okay, maybe I like have been training to be a superhero, but I don't know what it I don't know what it is to be like. I'm so excited to be human. I'm so excited to be like a superhero that I'm kind of losing sight of like what it means to be a person, like a teen who's like growing into an adult with like real life like consequences and having those like experiences and consequences inform my future like decision making skills or like just making decisions. So I think that they're they're tired from the whole battle and just thinking like, hey, I found out all that information and still I struggled trying to figure out how to take down this guy. And even when I did, I struggled because like I couldn't like how do you say, I couldn't find the words to try and get to him. So I think that they would, in terms of like labels, it would shift the superior down and up on the mundane to like kind of reflect, okay, I can be a superhero all I want, but at the end of the day, all these super people and all these super villains or whatever, they're still people at the end of the day. I need to know how to like appeal to them.
Nice. All right, and I think that's all for end of session. And just for a final question for all of you, if you all can tell me which manga or anime I got that screenshot of Rebellion from, you get one potential.
Oh, One
It is
Punch
a-
Man.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna
Oh,
guess
shit.
One My Hero Academia.
No, it's not.
Oh dear.
Man.
It is. I will give you a hint. This the manga, it is a superhero manga. It has over 160 chapters right now, and it's been airing for years. But the TV series season 1 just came out and finished airing December last year, and season 2 is coming out next month.
Ooh, so it's recent.
Yes.
I thought it was Invincible, but I think it's not.
No, it's not. It's an anime. It's a Japanese
Oh,
anime.
it's a Japanese show.
Yeah, it's a Japanese show.
Oh,
Like the anime is recent. It's just late last year, but the manga has been around for years.
oh man, I have not watched anime for years.
Yes, if you can figure it out, you get one potential.
Whoa, no idea.
I'm checking on it. Give me
I
1 minute.
haven't
Give me
caught
1
up with
minute.
anime in so long.
Give me 1 minute. I'm
Yeah.
checking on it. Winter 2024.
Right click, search, reverse Google image to see where is
Oh
it from.
god! I'm trying to search it up. New superhero anime, please.
Tiger and Bunny?
No, it's not. It is a fairly obscure one, which is weird to say because it has 160 chapters, but it is a bit more obscure compared to the more popular ones, and I actually really like it. I binged all 160 chapters when I found it.
Shy?
Yes.
Shy?
Yes, that's the one.
Huh.
Okay. So Ifrit, you get one potential.
Yes. I
Wait,
did.
how is it shy? Like
Yeah.
shy? Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
The superhero is named Stardust, and he is literally a parody of David Bowie. He is literally David Bowie. He's a rock star musician,
Oh my
and
god.
his secret identity is revealed to the world, and he performs. He has albums, and he also has the same powers as Rebellion. I rip it off from him.
Ah, I see.
Interesting.
Your entire combat session with Rebellion is straight ripped off from that story arc where Shy went up against Stardust.
Oh, I see.
Amazing. We love to
So
see it.
whoever watched this anime could have had an easier fight just now, huh?
Yes, you would have
Alright,
known
guys,
how
you
to-
have
one
homework
did.
to do. You have to read the manga and watch the anime. It's gonna help with the future battles.
It is actually a really good. It filled that void that I wanted from a anime superhero anime.
I see.
Scratch that itch for me. But yes. Oh yes. I almost forget. Before we go, we have one last thing to do. Just not anything serious. It is something called Stars and Wishes. So, see, what each of you can do is you can give 1 star to another player and talk about what is the one thing that they did that you thought was funny or cool, or just their general role playing that you like for the session. And then you all take turns doing that. And then after that, we will do wishes where each of you will say what you want to happen in the next session or what you want to happen over the course of this module. So, who would like to start first?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Huh?
Our leader, SR. Let's go.
Oh, me?
All right. So Tay, who are you giving your star to for this session?
I think I'm gonna give my star to Champagne. Just cause I really like the way that you role play your character and how you to me it like makes sense how you articulate the information and like use it to figure out how to like figure out the situation. And I like that you took like bold strokes, especially with just completely insulting Foxboy right there. And so I thought that made it really interesting and it really helped us
And also,
And,
Lemao was the one who figured out how to pierce through the aura to begin with.
yes, I think that it was because of your one is taking notes of like what's happening, but also the bold strokes you like to do with your role playing, which I really like. So
Yeah, like Lemao went from golf to figuring out how to overcome Rebellion's aura.
exactly. Crust. Oh god.
All right. Next up, Champagne. Who are you giving your star to?
Well, that comment from Tay took me off this one. well, props to Nick also for giving a lot of clues. The tough part is to how to convey the message to the team.
Yes,
in
this was more of
argument.
a puzzle boss.
Right.
Yeah. I'm so
Like-
bad at puzzles.
Yeah, like it was an interesting. Like I wanted to do something that was not as straightforward as Rampage, where you just beat them down. Like I wanted it to be something that you need to solve before you can defeat, because this is an aspect of Power by the Apocalypse that isn't really used that much. Where if you cannot figure out how to actually engage a threat, you just don't roll, you just fail.
Yeah.
Mm.
So watching you all, like when Foxboy just take that 2 conditions from the start, where I charged him immediately. I was like, oh, okay. Like a
And I
powerful
did it
blow.
twice.
Yeah, and you did it twice as well. Yeah.
Well, I'll be giving stars to Roxas. Maybe not just in this campaign alone, but you do have a tendency of getting killed by Tay. or harm in a very well, in previous campaign it was killed, but in this one nearly well. So
They did try to save me in the other.
It's like I put you in this horrible situation, and I will now help you out of it.
yeah.
Yeah, I seem to have a tendency to do that. My bad.
All
I'm
right.
trying.
Yeah.
It's fine, it's fine.
Try to be better, please.
The wishes
Alright.
now or later?
Wishes is later.
Okay.
All right. Next up, Roxas. Who are you giving your star to?
Oh. I'm giving my star to Champagne.
Ah.
The golf thing really, yeah, it tickles me. It makes me laugh a lot.
Fair enough.
The golf thing. And yeah, the way he roleplays his character is very nice. I mean, I didn't get much chance because of my shitty role, but
Well,
Who get to play by the
roast
ING?
today. Yeah, except the last
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, you'll get your chance to shine. Oh yes, I forgot Roxas. Mark 1 Doom sign. 1 Doom track.
Oh yeah, wait.
Because you failed to find any information about your brother.
Oh
And
no.
I did overexert myself, did I not?
Technically, so Mark 2 tracks.
So
Oh no.
I'm getting closer.
Why'd you say that?
I think someone level up as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I marked the full potential track. So
Yeah, so you
get
can take the week to figure out what you want to take.
Okay.
All right, and Shiruba, who are you giving your star to?
Hey guys, I'm gonna give my star to Blackpool. I think Blackpool roleplayed pretty well for this session.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
without a doubt, man. I can't.
Love it.
Yeah.
All right. And as for me, I shall give my star to the Ether for playing along with my extremely awkward and tension-filled drive to the dome with Ilum, because
Ah.
because not a lot of people now. I felt that awkwardness as I was playing that role. I was like, oh, and you are able to execute on it, which I like.
My awkward vibes will come through on any screen. Thank
Yes.
you.
All right, and now we move on to wishes, which is basically what you wish would happen next session or for the rest of this module. So let's go back to the top. Tay, what is your wish?
I think one of my wishes is to have like a fully role played out like epiphany mode for like just like anyone. So a moment where like a player can kind of like shine in terms of like role playing and thinking about their character and thinking about the way that like their character has changed. So yeah, just kind of role play epiphany moment spotlighted. That's
Ooh.
one of my wishes.
My eyes.
Because teen superheroes, they got a lot of feelings. They got a lot of things to deal with. So yeah,
My
kind of
eyes-
like
Hmm?
that that one Spider-Man scene in Into the Spider-Verse where he takes the leap of faith.
Oh.
Ah.
That kind of like epiphany moment. That's what I'm referring to.
Oh. And my eyes instantly goes to Shirova, who has already unlocked his moment of truth.
Role playing, man. I try my best, but no promises.
Alright, you all will eventually
However
unlock your
you
moment
want
of truth.
to.
Yes. Alright. And Champagne, what is your wish?
First off, I must say first and second session was really good. You brought us up to speed, and I can again see myself in a movie and how it plays out. That is what I really enjoy in a TTRPG session. One of my wish for session 3, I just a small and tiny little hope I will see is let us be in the what do you call the investigation process.
Wait, what was that?
You're cutting off a lot.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one of my little wish is to see in session 3 is us 5 more RP in investigation, like how we try to figure out the clues of the next superhero that we might fight. Yeah.
So you want like something a bit more like more investigation, like just not just straightforward, like there's a puzzle to be solved.
Exactly. Like this round, I think the amount of investigation, clues, and fighting are quite sufficient. But maybe in session 3, we might fight a bigger boss. So the clues are, definitely has to be more difficult in a way.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. A more difficult puzzle boss fight than Rebellion, I can deliver.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
I'm too stupid for this,
I
please.
always
Careful
love a
what you
twist.
wish for.
Yeah.
I'm too stupid for this, please have mercy.
I'm just gonna punch. That's all I can say.
Yeah. I'm gonna be a light fire up.
Wait, just out of curiosity, how many conditions did Rebellion inflict on all of you total?
I have 3.
I have 3.
I had
I got
three.
2.
Okay, so Shiroba has 3, Roxas has 3.
Wait, no, I have 2 now because I removed 1, right?
No,
Yeah,
as in
I
like
remember.
as in like before you all got
Three,
recover.
three.
So that means for Shiroba it was 4.
No, it was 3. Now I have 2 actually.
Oh.
Yeah, it was.
And then for Ether it was also 2.
Yeah.
And then for our Ifrit friend 5. Wow, he inflicted 13 conditions on all of you total.
Wow.
Damn.
Oh,
Imagine
but-
if Black Pro was there as well.
He could have took some hit for us.
Yes. I mean,
Yeah.
he is the one. He is literally the punching bag.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
All right. Next up, Roxas. What is your wish?
Yeah, I guess I wish for something like a bonfire moment, like just role play among players to get to know each other characters more. Just that.
All right. And Shirba, what is your wish?
Okay, guys. I'm a sucker for unhappy endings.
Oh,
So-
yes.
Oh!
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
no.
So I mean, I'm not
No
gonna say
like
it has
argument
to-
against that.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah, then straightforward. I, it's not a must, but I won't be surprised if, you do not have a happy ending from this campaign.
Oh,
That's all I can say.
For the record,
Trust
mean,
us, we love unhappy endings. Trust
I have
us.
3 Doom tracks out of 20.
I mean, yeah. I mean, for those of you who play in my Creek Hollow game, you know I can deliver on unhappy endings.
Oh yeah.
All I want is unhappy endings. I never want any of my characters to be happy.
All right. And with that, we have officially come to the end of session 2.
Yippee!
I shall see you all in session 3 once I guess you all reach out to the absent member of this team.
The one who's still in jars.
Yep. And the one who keeps track of all of these games, technically. Since he's